botched kidnapping attempt on Eugene, Josh McDermott, and a zombie mud wrestling match for Aaron, Ross Marquand, were the side dishes to the Sunday, April 8th, episode of The Walking Dead, but the flesh-eating monsters were all but forgotten when the season's big bad showed up to chew the scenery. Negan, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, was the main event, this week, rooting out dissension in the ranks at the Sanctuary and leaving one longtime supporting antagonist dead, or, undead. Most despised TV characters of all time. Josh McDermott as Dr. Eugene Porter Gene Page AMC. Before diving into Negan's new enemies, the episode began and ended with a shout out to Carl, Rick, Andrew Lincoln, finally read his letter, from his late son, with a voiceover by Chandler Riggs, which included him telling his dad about the memories he had about life before the apocalypse and reminding his father, that life without war still existed. The episode ended with Michonne Guerrera, reading Negan his letter over the walkie-talkie, since as she said, that's what Carl would have wanted. In his letter, Carl told him it was time to start over, time for forgiveness and to believe it doesn't have to be a fight anymore. TV's most shocking deaths, none of that really seemed to matter though, since Negan had spent the episode taking out the traitors. The first on his radar was Simon, Stephen Ogg, who wasn't about to abandon his play to usurp leadership of the Saviors just because the boss man was back. Assembling a secret cabal of dissenters, he hatched a plan to kill Negan and seize his power, only to be interrupted by the bat-wielding maniac himself, thanks to some savvy snitching by Dwight, Austin Emilio. Several gunshots and one hand-to-hand duel later, Simon had breathed his last. But while Simon became the most magnificently mustachioed attack zombie to decorate the gate at the Sanctuary, Dwight wasn't out of the woods. After taking advantage of the Simon/Negan showdown to dispatch Gregory, Xander Berkeley, back to the hilltop with intel about Negan's next move, Laura, the Saviors who knew Dwight's secret and had been missing to the showdown at Alexandria, turned up a end of information about his two-faced behavior. Fictional TV hometown's the kicker, she had already informed Negan. He knew all along, that his plan would be shared with the Grimes gang, and that hot-tipped Dwight sent to his allies was a load of horse pokey, leaving the survivors in a precarious spot as we head into next week's season finale. Will Rick take the bait and walk his crew right into a deadly trap? Sign up now for the US Weekly newsletter to get breaking celebrity news, hot picks and more straight to your inbox.